Right, hi Isabel, this is for you. We've made several attempts, but we're doing that to show you how quick it is, quick and easy to make one of these curries. Chinese curry tastes really good. First of all, you just want some mushrooms. I usually use the baby button mushrooms. Cut them in half. One onion. One onion's all you need. Big pieces, nice to have the crunchy bits. One pepper, one red pepper or green pepper, whatever you prefer, nice to have a bit of colour. Nice big pieces, and one pak choy, just all cut up. 2 chicken breasts there, obviously for 2 of us, you could only use 1 if you want. Cut into even sized pieces. Then we have the curry paste. That's the curry paste. I'm going to try and send you some. It comes like that. You just take about 5 spoons and mix it with water, and it ends up like that. Don't worry if you don't get it just right at first, because at the end of the time, once it's in the pan, you can actually thicken it up. Rice wine, Shaoxing rice wine. This bottle will probably last you for ages. It lasts me about 6 months. You can cut up your own garlic, chilli and ginger, but I like this, and it's World Foods. It's a sauce, garlic, chilli and ginger, and of course light soy sauce. Now I've got my chip pan on because we like chips, and also I've got my wok. It's got to be red hot, steaming hot. That's the main thing. We get a little bit of oil, pop it in. Okay, and what I'll do now is actually pop the chips down, and just make sure that's nice and hot, and then just pop your chicken in. Dead easy. Get the mix up. Now what we're doing here is basically just cooking the chicken, not too much. Move it around. You don't need a wok. Are you seeing me? Are you seeing me? You don't need a wok. You just actually move it around, and all you're doing is basically cooking it. Get a little bit of the ginger, chilli and garlic, or just put your real stuff in, just to flavour the oil. That's all. As you can see, you see that Dave down there? Just moving it about, and all you're doing is cooking it just a bit at a time. It doesn't want to be too done, because you're going to finish it off later. Okay? Once you've got that done, I think that'll be more or less enough. Empty that out, pop it back on the gas again to heat up. While I'm doing that, I'll just stir the chips. If you've got microwave rice, pop it in. That can always just be heated up last minute. Let that get really hot again. Leave your chicken there. It'll carry on cooking. And then pop a little bit more oil in. What I like to do is, just in case I haven't got enough oil, I use this spray oil if I need any more. Let that heat up a lot. I'm going to take my light soy sauce and my rice wine. Not really going to need them for a little minute. Once that's all heated up, then you can just pour in all your veg together and just stir fry. Okay? Just stir fry it in oil to begin with. Don't worry if it sticks a bit, and if you think there's not enough oil in, just do what I do and give it a good spray. It's only 1 calorie, so really good for you. Now you don't want to be doing these too long, just enough to sweat them really. Get them moving about. Yeah, like I said, you can do this in a frying pan. It's no problem. Check my chips again. Yeah, they're doing nicely. Keep it on full heat all the time. Now as you can see, they're really starting to just soften down a bit. Once you know that you've actually coated them all in oil and they're all cooking quite nicely, because you want them nice and crunchy, because that's nice and healthy, keeps all the goodness in. Okay, after that, pop all your chicken back in. Right, give them all a good mix together, a little bit more of the ginger, chilli and garlic. Give them a good coating on that. That's really nice and fresh, nice and firm. Right, now this is where we have a little bit of soy sauce, adds a bit of salt, but it's quite nice, just a slugful really. And then the same with the rice wine. The rice wine, as soon as you put the rice wine in, that's probably just about 3 or 4 tablespoonfuls. It starts to really smell like the Chinese now. The rice wine really goes well. Yep, chips are doing fine. Same time. Now you don't want to overdo these no matter what you do. Okay? So now we get the curry paste. Like I say, we've got about that much water in it. So, but I mean, you can't make a little bit of this. Just pour it all in. Any bits left, just pour it in. As you see, it covers it. You don't want it too thick. Right, so just cover everything and then just really leave it alone until it starts to boil. Probably take about a minute. Don't mess about with it too much. Everything's done now. Usually by this time Dave is actually doing the washing up, this, that and the next thing. I usually just tidy up, get all the dinner things ready, put all the stuff away. My chips are more or less ready. Get me plates. If you have a look at the, I'll have a knife and fork. Dave usually has chopsticks. So you can more or less just leave it. Let's have a look at it. And it thickens up quite nicely. And honestly, if you could smell it, it would be absolutely lovely. Now maybe if you do this, you could show Edith. Edith actually had a lesson, but it actually means putting some effort in. So, you know, you might be able to surprise her and do her a nice curry. But it's great for yourself. And also, I think you can actually keep it for the next day because it actually tastes better when it's cold. Absolutely beautiful. Right. Just make sure it doesn't stick, which it doesn't. Leave that. Turn off. Chips. Oops. Chips are good and ready. Nice shake. Take that off the cooker. A little bit of chips on each one. So a little bit. You know, just make them. But like I say, with microwave rice, you can pop it in the. You can pop it in the microwave and then just heat it up. And then what we usually do is just put that there. Everything's ready. You can either get a ladle or whatever you need, and then just help yourself. 100% pure, fresh curry. And Dave usually has about 3 helpings, but it's that quick. Okay, my darling, well, hope you have a good Christmas, and I hope we manage to get this on YouTube, because this is for you, and I want to say Happy Christmas, and speak to you later. Bye.